What's good with it, guys? You know what it is. Angelo here from Active Lifestyle, coming at you guys live from South Salito, California, which is like 10 minutes north of San Francisco. We just got done eating an epic meal, feeling good. The beast stays hungry, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that your relationship to freakouts will pretty much ruin your life, or they will make your life a whole lot better. And what do I mean by that? When I say your relationship to freakouts, what I mean by that is, I'll give you guys an example. Let's say you have a vacation coming up, and let's say the Uber's 15 minutes late and you might be late to the airport. So now you're stressing, right? So by the time the Uber gets there, you're in a bad mood, you're upset, you're like, hey, why didn't you get here on time? Or what made you stop? Or whatever the case may be. So now you're stressing, you're using that energy to be toxic within yourself, within your environment, and you're like, why were you late to the Uber? You're in a bad mood, right? Instead of saying, hey, there's nothing that you could do about it. This is what it's going to be. If you need a ride to the airport and you're taking the Uber or the Lyft, you have to be, and this is the journey that you have to take. So you just got to learn how to accept it and be okay. And I'll give you guys a personal example of myself. So I like going to my cousin's house. He lives about an hour away from where I live. And a lot of times my girlfriend always takes a long time to get ready. And I will always be stressed out. I'll always be like, why aren't you ready and everything? But at the end of the day, every time we get there, it's the same thing as if we would have gotten there 15 or 20 minutes before. Yet I spent my time being upset over something that there was nothing to be upset about. I spent my energy being upset over whatever the case may be, right? And that brings me to another point. What's the opportunity cost that you're losing to that? And what I mean by opportunity cost, that same energy you're using towards being upset, being toxic, being bad energy, being low vibrational energy, having those pain body attacks you, and you reacting to that. So now your cortisol levels are in your brain, and you're like, oh, I feel good now, and your brain's back to homeostasis. Instead of using that energy for that, use it to make it the best thing that you can do. Just relax, enjoy the moment, be present, be grounded, and understand that things will get better. Alrighty, guys, so your relationship with freakouts pretty much will dictate your life, and if it could be a positive thing or a negative thing, right? And what is the reason? Why do we freak out? Why do we have these emotional outbursts of negativity, of whining and being upset and not knowing how to react? And I tie this back to when we were younger, and let's say we throw a fit. Let's say we're 5, we're in kindergarten, right? And we throw a fit with our parents. We're like, Mom, I'm upset. Mom, it's not fair. Mom, whatever the case may be. Or Dad, I'm upset. And what do your parents normally come and do? 9 out of 10 times they come, oh, you're okay, son, I'm going to take care of you, don't worry. So by you reacting and you blowing up and being upset, it tricks your brain to thinking, hey, every time I get upset, I feel like I'm doing something to fix the issue, so I'm going to keep on being upset. And 9 out of 10 times now in your adulthood, no one's going to come into your life and try to fix that issue. No one's going to come in and be like, hey, are you okay? We're going to fix this issue. No, 9 out of 10 times that doesn't happen. Randomly or occasionally, 1 out of those 10 times that may happen, and then it'll reinforce the idea in your brain thinking, hey, when I got upset and I made a big deal out of it, someone came and fixed the issue, so now let's keep on being upset. But that's not the case. 9 out of 10 times that doesn't happen. So remember, audit your life, tie it back to when you were younger and you would be upset and someone would come and fix the issue. Now you're in young adulthood, or if not full grown adulthood, you have to understand that no one's going to come in and save the day and be like, hey, I see that you're upset. Everybody else has their own things that they're going through. Everyone else has things and emotional attachments that they have attached to that they're not looking for. Like, no one's like, I'm going to make sure Angelo's having the best day possible. I'm going to make sure Angelo's is going to be okay. That doesn't happen. At the end of the day, you're responsible for your own happiness, and you're responsible for the way you act. And now I want you guys, if you take anything out of this video, audit your life, audit the emotional freakouts that you have, try to keep it to a minimum. I myself am not perfect by any means. I do have emotional outbreaks, and things happen, right? But now, instead of having 9 out of 10 times, we keep it at 3 out of 10 times, which is way less. We keep it condensed, we keep it concise. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. Thank you guys. We're going to enjoy the sunset here behind this bridge. Behind this, we have the Golden Gate Bridge. It's really nice, and we're going to go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.